Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome back to some Broken Sword 2 Remaster, The Smoking Mirror. We're now back as George in Ketch's Museum. Probably have to do the London docks at some point, which is going to be hell. I never liked that part. So you'll probably see a death scene or whatever in that. But it happens. Anywho, let's have fun with doing this bit.
That might come in useful, in ticklish situations.
Yeah, possibly.
Holding that lantern, I felt kinda biblical. Like Jesus or Florence Nightingale.
Well, Florence Nightingale makes sense. But Jesus, I don't think Jesus had a lamp like that.
Okay, I've had my hands on an historical document. Now what? The chart fitted exactly into the recess on the top of the desk.
Now, if I remember rightly, you put it in the inkwell? Yes. Okay.
The lantern fitted so precisely in the inkwell, it could only be deliberate.
It was deliberate.
The desk had obviously... That looked like that's where it... Yow! I should have known better than to put my hand in there. Grandma Stobbart had a nasty experience in a water butt once.
Water butt? Okay. If you say so, George.
Captain Frederick Ketch, 1570. Around his neck was a cross. Maybe he was a part-time pirate.
No, pirateer. Completely different.
It was the portrait of Captain Ketch.
Two bells and all's well.
Pirates were cool.
Yeah, they were cool.
It would have been easy to reach the cutlass and slip it in my pocket. It would also have been the most regrettable action of my life. It was a shiny and very sharp-looking pirate's cutlass.
Ah. Well, considering you got a throat
Hard
like
up
that,
port,
it doesn't make
bosun.
sense.
Aye, aye, Captain Stobbart. She cannot take it, Captain. My lad's dead. Abandoned ship.
Okay. George is being weird.
Surprise!
What the? Who are you?
I'm Emily.
What were you doing in there, Emily?
Hiding. What are you doing here?
Grown-up stuff.
Grown-ups? Pfft, I'm never gonna grow up, I'm not. You shouldn't be here. What's your name?
I'm George.
Pleased to meet you, Jaws.
George.
Jaws,
Jeez.
make your mind up.
Why don't you go play with Rio?
I'm not allowed.
How come?
'Cause Aunt Frost says I'm not allowed out of the house. That's why, Mr. Nosy Beak.
Too bad. Why don't you ask your other aunt if you can play with Rio?
Aunt Mina's cuckoo. Aunt Frost says so. She says when the Lord handed out common sense, Aunt Mina was off getting double portions of chin.
Yeah. She is mad.
That Rio's a smart kid. He helped me outwit Bronson.
Rio is clever. He can spit ever so far.
How's that clever? Spitting ever so far. Kids.
What can you tell me about Captain Ketch?
That's him on the wall. In the picture.
Yeah, I know. Scary-looking guy, huh?
He was my great-great-great-great-grandfather.
Yeah, you have his eyes.
Is his eyes blue? I don't know.
Look, an ancient Mayan stone.
Is that a magic stone?
Well, I don't know about that.
No.
It is a magic
That
stone.
cross you're wearing, Emily,
It's my lucky Jesus cross.
it's just like the one Captain Ketch wore.
Uh-huh.
Can I borrow it?
Uh-uh.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
What would you trade for that cross, Emily?
A puppy.
Well, I don't happen to have a puppy in my pocket right now. Can you think of anything else you'd trade?
Don't know.
I do. But the whole premise of George having a puppy in his pocket would be a bit weird, considering he's already got a flotter.
The cat made short work of the feather, tearing it into a blizzard of small pieces.
Yep, that Moggy is, well, wild. And still eating that fish. Jesus. How big is that fish? Hey, River Boy, I need to speak with you.
What do you give to a small, irritating girl who asks about everything?
Try a conch. Delicate colors, interesting shape, and when you put it to your ear, you can hear the sea.
Yeah, why's that?
Usually because you're standing next to it.
Cool. Have you got one?
Yeah, but I promised it to my sister. She well vexed with me.
What is vexed?
Why is your sister mad with you?
Well, last night when I got home with our supper, she went wild. Rio, she said,
angry.
how come all you ever catch is puffer fish? I'm sick of puffer fish. What I want is tiger fish. So don't bother come back home till you catch one, boy. I don't see how I'm gonna catch no tiger fish. All I have is a fishing pole and a worm.
What do you need to catch a tiger fish?
One of them real fancy flies like the rich fishermen use.
Hey, this is just what you need to make a fly.
Cool.
Thanks. Let's hope them tiger fish hungry. A deal's a deal. Here's a conch.
What is a conch? Is it like a...
It was the conch shell that Rio had given me.
basically a seashell? And fun fact, it's not the ocean you can hear, unless you are by the ocean. It's not the ocean you can hear when you put a seashell or something like that against your ear. It's basically... Well, I don't know if it's true, but I've heard it somewhere where it's just basically you can hear your blood pumping around your body through that. It's reverberating around, but I don't know if it's what's what. I'm not.
Why don't you run
scientist.
along and play?
Aunt Mina told me, stay out of mischief.
Well, that doesn't mean you have to stay indoors, does it? On a beautiful day like today?
There's a storm coming.
Oh, nuts. You don't know that.
I do so. I can see the whole world from the window.
Yeah, well, like I said, I'm busy. Here, I've got a conch. Would you like it?
Dunno. Aunt Frost told me never to take presents from strange men.
I'm not a strange man.
Then why are you called Jaws? Jaws? That's a stupid name.
I'm not called... Look, conch, pretty. Swap for the cross, yes or no? Right, this thing's going out the window.
Okay. We'll do swapsies.
And no swapsies back.
Ketch's cross slipped snugly into the penholder.
What you doing, Jaws?
I've put your cross in this little hole in the desk.
Why?
Impulse mainly, with a dash of irrational intuition.
Silly. Only women have intuition.
The lantern cast
No,
a strong
they
light
have
over the desktop.
periods.
The light cast a shadow of the cross. And the shadow
Okay,
fell
I give
precisely over a small, unnamed island.
And George Stowell has a
Shaped
wrinkly
like
old
a
finger
skull.
like a witch, so he must be a witch.
That must be it. Ketch's Treasure Island.
Uh-oh. That's Zombie Island. It's a bad place.
No kidding? Well, bad place or not, that's my next port of call.
Can I come too?
The hell you can.
I never get to leave the house.
So why can't... Isn't the how you can mean that she can go with George, or what? I don't know. That cat's still eating. Well, let's go to Zombie Island.
Would you take me to, Zombie Island?
In this weather? You're mad, man.
The rain
Yeah,
will
ma.
keep the zombies indoors. Just say I did meet a zombie. What would you do?
There ain't no zombies on Zombie Island. At least, not anymore. It's uninhabited.
Good. What do you mean, not anymore?
You still want to go?
I guess.
Well, I ain't had no luck with them tiger fish. And with the mood my sister is in, I'll be safer with the zombies.
That could be true, yeah. I mean, zombies are supposed to be slow and all they're after is brains, and then your sister's just after knocking you out. One you can survive, the other one you can't. Ah, calm music. Now, I can't remember how... I think you go through the forest bits on this. I think you get to the acting
So,
island, acting
This
before
was
you go to the
Zombie
London
Island.
Docks.
Somehow I'd been expecting
But
something
calm.
more sinister. Come on, Rio. Let's find that treasure.
No, thanks. I'm staying right here.
Oh, come on. You said yourself there's no zombies left.
Yeah, but that was while there was a big pile of seawater between me and this place. All me have now is this little bit between the boat and the shore, and I'm hanging on to it.
Rio's boat was strewn with fishing nets and tackle. It was the boat that Rio had... No, it can't be. But it was. My lucky piece of coal. Rio, how far away is Ketch's Landing from here?
Best part of 10 miles. Why?
10 miles? That catapult must have been a lot more powerful than I thought.
So you're telling me that your coal from that catapult flew 10 miles, somehow managed to land there, which if you go by the trajectory of where the house was, physically impossible. It would have to bend around. But hey, it's a lucky coal.
That Emily sure asks a lot of questions.
Rest man, this whole Emily business just isn't funny.
Look, we're obviously at cross purposes here. I'm talking about Emily Ketch.
Yeah, and so am I. She was my friend. Her aunts hated it, but we did move together, you know. She used to be real keen at hide and seek. It could take hours to find her. One time, the last time, it took days. She must have shouted and screamed herself hoarse, but there was nobody to hear her.
Where'd she hidden herself?
Captain Ketch's old sea chest. The only way to open it was from the outside.
Suddenly, I didn't feel so good. We never exchanged another word about Emily Ketch.
Yeah.
It was too high. I couldn't get up there. I was quite happy where... Could I borrow your net?
Yeah, man, no problem.
Yeah, man, I'm from Jamaica, man. My name's Rio, and that's South American for river.
You planning on catching some fish?
Nope. I'm after a big rock.
A very big rock.
Well, here I go. Wish me luck, Rio.
Good luck, George. Watch out for the Walking Dead.
It's a good TV series that didn't come out about this time when this came. And fuck off, Jet!
I stumbled down dark stairwells for what seemed like forever, until suddenly I found myself, wow, in an abandoned London Underground station. This place must have been closed down decades ago.
Do I skip this? Put it in another video, or do I just keep it as one section? I'll wait for the jet to go away. But yeah, I'll keep it as one section, I can't be bothered.
The tray was empty. It was an old chocolate vending machine. The machine needed to be fed a coin before it would operate. The cup was empty.
Sounds normal.
The machine looked like it had sold its last ticket a long time ago. A latch lock stopped me getting into the cupboard. A latch lock.
Yeah, but exactly, Nico.
The blade of the dagger just fitted between the door and the softwood frame. The door gave slightly and then held firm. My fingers were too big to reach into the tiny crack.
Yeah.
The hair grip was too thick to fit into the crack. It was a hair.
No, shut up. Have a look.
The blade of the dagger was. That wouldn't. There was nothing.
I'm confused now.
The machine wasn't about to weigh me for nothing. It was a cup. The cup was. The machine needed to be fed. The tray was empty. The cup was. It was an old. The slot was much too thin for my fingers.
I don't know, I figured it out eventually.
I pushed the hair clip into the slot and whatever was stuck there disappeared into the machine.
No, it didn't, it went to the coin slot.
I pulled out an old English penny.
Yeah, it looks like a 2p. It probably is an old penny. The 1p's were quite big in the olden days.
I put the old penny into the slot, the needle twitched rustily and the machine spat out a card.
You're 13 stone. I wish I was 13 stone. Don't
I
ask.
remembered my student days when I regularly forgot my house keys. A wiggle with the thick cord between the frame and the lock, and the latch lifted.
Sounds normal.
The weight was in Imperial. The card also had my fortune.
Yeah, I thought French know about stones. Or they like the Americans, you only weigh in pounds. I don't know, I'm not French. Jacques Mabler. Yeah.
The train was my ride out of there. I could worry about not having a ticket when I got to the docks.
Yeah, the horrible dogs, which I hate. At least we're up to Zombie Island now.
Oh.
I just remember it's a long haul, but yeah, we'll leave it here and then we'll come back to this. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. If you did enjoy, didn't like, I don't know. Did enjoy, leave a like, subscribe, share to your friends on social media. Also do have a Twitch channel where I go live. Just have a look over there on twitch.com, and it's Danley Gaming 2236, and we'll catch all you gamers later.